The episode begins with a short scene of Nimue poisoning a chalice in an ominous cave, but it quickly cuts to Camelot where an epic confrontation goes down. Straight away I'm hooked into the episode because we get some badass drums thumping in the background as the Knights of Mercia enter Camelot. Here we go. Both kingdoms are marching towards each other menacingly as their kingdoms have a history of war. However, today both kingdoms are trying to start a new friendship by signing a treaty. Uther and Baelish shake hands as it cuts to Merlin meeting Nimue. They awkwardly hit it off, with Gaius making me chuckle with his reactions. Oh no! Nimue's mate putting the poison chalice in place so she can murder Merlin later on. But for now, Merlin's perfectly safe. He's at the feast with an outfit that quite frankly makes him look like a twat. The goofy music and Arthur smiling makes this scene really fun to watch. But now it's time for Nimue to strike. She warns Merlin that the goblet will kill Arthur. It's a great plan as it will not only end up poisoning Merlin, but it will also free Bayard and start another war. The tension builds as Arthur is going to drink from the goblet, just for Bayard to comically keep on interrupting Arthur from taking that deadly sip. Merlin next sprints into the room and shouts, "It's poison!" So Uther being Uther, makes Merlin drink it. It turns out it's not fine. The episode is really great so far, and I love how funny and intense it is. I love this show. It turns out the antidote for the poison is in a dangerous cave filled with monsters. Ho ho ho! It cuts to Nimue storming off with more epic dramatic music. And then it cuts back to Arthur arguing with Uther about him going off to collect the antidote for Merlin. This shows how Arthur is slowly changing into the great king he will become, not valuing his life over Merlin's despite Merlin only being a servant. It next cuts to Arthur and Morgana.
Sometimes you've got to do what you think is right, and damn the consequences.
This is a fantastic line and message for the kids watching at home. This convinces Arthur to go to the cave and get the antidotes and save Merlin. Unfortunately, Gaius figures out that Arthur is walking into a trap. Back to Arthur. He finds Nimue, who is seemingly scared of the creatures in the forest. However, her plan to kill him didn't work as Arthur slayed this beast. They go into the cave and Nimue attempts to murder Arthur again. Arthur leaps onto the opposite side of the cave as Nimue casts another destructive spell. Her magic is destroying the cave, but Arthur will not give up. Jesus Christ, a CGI spider appears and it surprisingly looks great for Merlin. Nimue is confident Arthur is doomed, so she leaves him to get mauled by the spiders. It's not looking good. But wait. From Camelot, a dying Merlin refuses to let Nimue win. He casts a spell so Arthur can see through the darkness. The light shines, revealing the antidote. The brave Prince Arthur stretches out and gets the antidote. But it's not over yet. The spiders are coming, so Arthur climbs up, higher and higher to escape. This is too close for comfort. Merlin is guiding him to the exit, and eventually he made it. Arthur has returned to Camelot with the flower, but Uther has put him in the stocks for his disobedience. Bloody typical. Now, this scene shows how evil Uther can be. He had the chance to save Merlin, but crushes the flower to teach Arthur a lesson. This episode is so good as it shows the contrast between Uther and Arthur perfectly. It sets up Arthur's character development really well. Gwen next sneaks into the dungeon to see if Arthur has the flower. She gets it, so Gaius uses magic to cure Merlin. So does he get cured? Of course he does.
That's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're old enough to be her grandfather.
Merlin, you're alive.
Merlin's back and it cuts to Gaius telling Uther that Nimue's back. Uther is clearly scared, but it's funny how he insists Bayard is guilty. In the end, he does let Bayard go though. So next, Morgana and Arthur are watching the Mercian Knights leave. They have a conversation about what happened. Morgana expects Arthur to brag, but they end up having a lovely, heartfelt moment. Arthur tells Morgana that he had help, and he only survived because someone was guiding him. After Morgana leaves, Uther lets Arthur know that he's proud to have him as a son. Arthur then goes to check on Merlin, and they too have a heartfelt moment. It's a beautiful ending to a fantastic episode. There's a lot of drama, action and emotion in the Poison Chalice, and it's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. My favourite aspect of this episode is how Merlin and Arthur are helping each other by doing what they're great at. Arthur being the brilliant swordsman, and Merlin being the powerful sorcerer. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.